So, first real quick, introduce yourselves.
I'm Danny, otherwise known as Betsy's Cosplay.
Hi, I'm Tim. Most people call me Tim, but actually I guess my name is Tim Soul. I go by cupofrumm online.
Nice. What's it like running a con?
Pretty stressful, but it's another way that my creative energy can be outlet, because throughout this whole entire process, any issue we've run into, we've had to come up with a creative solution. So it's a healthy way I can also use my creativity instead of just like sitting around continuously coming up with ideas and never getting actually out in the real world to create what I want to do.
I agree with Danny when they say stressful. The amount, and repetitive, you don't notice that a lot, but repetitive, the amount of times I've had to answer, because I run a lot of like the social media, so I'm the one that's like answering emails and DMs. The amount of times that I have to answer the same question, it starts to get, and I know, I understand it, but it starts to get so stressful at a point where you're just gonna be like, PSA! But you just have to remember that like if you don't tell people, they're not gonna know. And so that's the thing with conventions, is that you have to be super clear, super concise, or everyone's confused. So stressful, but it's good for practicing organization skills.
That's for sure.
You gotta stay on top of it.
What has been the most unexpected obstacle?
We have had a few people who were going to be running an event or were going to be vendoring who unfortunately like just had to pull out. And so that's been the main struggle. Like they all had like very valid reasons, and they're not legally obligated. So it's been stressful to then try to figure out how we're gonna fill in that time, how we're gonna still make the con enjoyable for those who are, coming to enjoy the con.
For me, yes, I definitely agree whenever Danny says like unreliable people. Again, like everyone has valid reasons for not being able to do things. I don't blame anyone on that, and I don't hold anyone against, like I don't hold that against anyone is what I mean to say, but it does make it sort of stressful whenever you build this entire schedule when you feel like half the people on it to be like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, I won't be here, I have to switch to here, and you're like, okay, deep breaths, everyone. Honestly, for me, it was more of, like my biggest obstacle was probably just burnout. I go to so many conventions, which I love doing, but like financially, socially, it can be a lot. All of those con crunches every weekend, all of that traveling, all of that money, good Lord, it adds up. And so when you get to running your own convention, sometimes you put it on the back burner. Mm-hmm. Like I know for me, the week of like Gen Con, the week of Ramen Con, I did not do a single batcon thing because I knew I was busy.
Why a Halloween con?
Okay, so this one, there's a lot of reasons for this one, mainly being since I was a kid, I've loved bats. I have this tattoo of a bat here.
Very nice.
Yes, so even from a young age, before I started my social media presence as a photographer, as a cosplayer, bats was like my entire like character. If you looked at me as a person, you would be like bats. That's when I developed the OC Batsy, who is like the brand of my account, and the little persona and everything. So I've always loved bats, vicariously Halloween, because every single time Halloween came around, decorations came out, there was bat stuff. So I think like through the grapevine, Halloween became my very favorite time of year because of that. So that is one reason why I was like, Halloween, spooky, that's me, that's where I'm at with that. And then another huge reason is that like a lot of people who like to cosplay and like to dress up, but are maybe like not kids anymore, don't really have a whole lot of fun creative outlets to do for Halloween. There's either like you know, you can stay at home with your family. If you have younger siblings, you get to experience Halloween through them. Or you could go to like a Halloween party that might not be the safest atmosphere for the younger generation. And while that can be fun, it can also be unsafe. So I really wanted to provide like a safe place that people who like that sort of thing, like dressing up still, like partaking in Halloween, can come and just enjoy Halloween with their friends. Basically a big 3-day Halloween.
Very nice.
For me, my only reasoning was, it was Danny's idea. It's Danny's con. Danny was like, let's do a Halloween con. I was like, okay.
Yep.
What's your favorite dad joke?
I like the ones where he goes out to milk because I relate to those ones.
No! Too far. My favorite is probably the classic, Hi Hungry, I'm Dead. I'm so sorry. I hit my friends with that all the time. My friends say, I'm anything. I hit them with it. I hit them with it.
It's
I'm
true.
tired. I'm tired. I'm dead. And maybe less around you guys, more at school, because obviously, like,
Definitely heard it slip through a few times.
I love a good dad joke. I really do. More than other people say them, because then I get to laugh at it. Laughing at your own jokes can be kind of cringe.
This being the first day of the con, what are you most excited for?
Today or just in general?
In general, like the whole weekend.
I'm very excited for the cosplay contest. That's probably my main route there. Yeah.
Sorry, but we have a contestant behind us who I know for a fact is gonna be in it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get him in there.
Yeah, the cosplay contest is definitely one that I'm excited for because this con is very cosplay focused. A lot of other cons are, you know, focused on the guests, but like we have cosplay guests. Our main focus is cosplay. So that's like the big main event to really get to see everyone else's creativity flowing. Other than that, I'm excited. A little bit later here in a few hours, we're going to do like a sit down, watch a movie together, and I think that's going to be really fun because we're getting to experience that together.
For today, I have a panel at 4:30. I'm doing JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Ghostly Wind with my other lovely Part 5 friends. My friend Gully is running it. Other than that, honestly, yes, the cosplay contest too. I'm excited for the swap meet on Sunday. I brought stuff to buy and trade. Like, I know a lot of my friends brought stuff to buy, trade, and sell. Like, I am so excited because the one at Ramen Con was just amazing. And of course, we've gotten to have like so many insightful conversations with the Ramen Con founder. So like being able to be like, hey, can we use this idea? And then actually just being like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Like was so cool. Was so cool because I don't know, I absolutely love the swap meet and I'm excited to do another one. It's the type of thing that it's completely community run. So however it turns out is just based on everyone else's participation.
What's your favorite color?
I would say purple. I'm very purple coded.
Yellow. It's the best color. Objectively. And truly. Objectively, yellow is the best color. It's nice and sunshiny, it's smiley, it's bright. I love everything about it.
Yellow is the color of insanity.
You know what?
I had to get to the real journalism. It was super important.
The things everyone's
Important.
Yes.
The pressing questions.
Very, very important. For the last question, what has been the best part of running a con?
The best part of running a con?
Oh, I messed up the...
Oh, you're good. Honestly, all of it. Like, this has just been such a cool experience. I love cons, and the fact that I have this honor of getting to have a con where I get to say, like, hey, come to this con, we're gonna have a blast, and I get to do this with all my friends. I've gotten to meet so many new people. I've gotten to network with so many new people. Wonderful, amazing, kind, sweet people. This past 3 months of getting ready for this con has been just so cool because of all the people I've met and the people I've worked with. And like, that's another thing is my staff. I love getting to work with my staff. That's Tim. That's Tim. Tim's the staff. And we've grown a lot closer through that as well.
The amount of times we've hung out. Even a Starbucks
Yes.
coffee we have drank.
Yes. So that has just been a really cool experience. And just like the high honor of this is a con that we put together. It's awesome.
My favorite thing about being a part of a con is seeing how excited other people get for it. Like me and Danny have talked about this a lot, but like every time someone puts in their bio, like next con, the Bat Convention, or it's like my lineup for BatCon, or like people were like asking me a couple days ago for like the BatCon template. Just like knowing that other people are excited to go, knowing that other people are looking forward to something you've put so much effort into. Like it's like getting a nice warm hug. It's like the best compliment ever. To know that something you're putting like all of your energy, all of your effort in is being valued just as much by other people.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any closing thoughts?
Can I do a shameless plug?
Do a shameless plug.
Do a shameless plug.
Follow at cupofrumm on Instagram. Cupofrumm also on TikTok, but there's one less M.
Figure out where.
Epic.
All right. Hope everybody has a great time.
Yeah.
Save the bats.